At the time when the people of Assam are seen engaged in electing the representatives of their choices, Gaurav Gogoi, son of Assam Chief Minister Tarun Gogoi, is seen confident when he talks of inclusion of women at all levels, starting from Panchayat to the centre. In the changing political perspective at the centre, the northeastern state of Assam in particular, he also keeps the same thinking line as that of Rahul Gandhi, the Congress probable and most admired prime ministerial candidate at the same time. Gaurav is contesting this Lok Sabha election from Kaliabor constituency in Nagaon district of Assam, which goes to polls on Monday, the 7th April 2014. With the conclusion of polling at 5 p.m. this evening, the fate of leaders from other parties besides that of the junior Gogoi will be sealed in the ballot boxes. Considered to be the Gogoi stronghold, Kaliabor is spread over two districts of Golaghat and Nagaon in Assam. Unlike most of his contemporaries in Congress who think of going global, Gaurav wants to focus on common men's problems in his home state. In an exclusive interview to NNIS, Gaurav delves upon the pressing issues of Assam while prescribing for remedies through his future course of action. We bring you this interview from the heart of Upper Assam scenic Kaliabor. Excerpts. Gaurav opines women empowerment is an area of interest to him. He says he is happy to witness women coming up to take responsibility in the affairs besides their household duties. Going on Gandhi's and Rahul's line, he is also of the view that all the stakeholders, most importantly the women, should be brought in the decision-making body of the Indian government. He in future hopes to have a woman chief minister of Assam as his party continues to deliver on women empowerment.
I'm new to politics. I'm not focusing on my competition right now. I'm focusing on identifying solutions to the local problems. As I said, rhino poaching, floods and employment are huge problems facing our constituency. So these are the solutions that these are the issues that I'm trying to focus on. Right now, I don't see the competition around me. Maybe on 16th May when we get the results, I would know that which party was the closest to us. But what is more important for the people is that whichever party sends its candidate, that candidate must be seen amongst the people, must be seen working amongst the people, must be seen as working hard. Any candidate from a political party who just comes during the time of elections will not get the support of people. And I think that's the difference between my candidature and the candidates of other political parties. I've been working in my constituency for the past 3 years. I think most of the people have only seen the candidates of the other political parties at the time of election.
Though new but confident, Gaurav says he focuses on finding solutions to the people's problems in the constituency at present. Floods and unemployment besides rhino poaching are the pressing issues to be sorted out. The Gogoi Jr. opines a candidate must be seen working among the people post his election, and this is the difference between him and others.
See, this is an area which is of interest to me. I always say in my campaign speeches that right now we see a lot of women representatives in the panchayat levels. We see a lot of women in our ministerial level. We see a lot of women as MLAs in the Congress cabinet. And one day we should definitely have a woman chief minister of Assam. So I'm completely supporting this vision. I think the only party which has been delivering on its promise is the Congress party. We've given 50% of our panchayat representatives to women. You see the number of women MLAs that are in our cabinet, and we have influential ministers. We also have a central minister, Mrs. Rani Narao. She is a central minister. So the Congress party has been delivering on its promise of women empowerment. We must all still take this further. We want women to be CEOs, we want women to be chief ministers. So we must work together, and I encourage other parties to think along the same lines as us.
With education and awareness, people's taste has changed in electing their leaders, Gaurav observes. They want to see their netas working in the field instead of sitting in the air-conditioned office. He affirms he has been able to establish a long-lasting bonding with the people in the area through his work at the grassroots level. This helps him find a space in people's heart, whether in politics or other areas of development.
They are really looking for a fresh set of ideas. They're looking for more educated politicians. They're looking for politicians who are working on the field and are working hard. And I feel that I'm able to understand their demands and understand their needs and challenges. And we're working, and I think we've built a very good relationship between the people in my constituency and myself. See, I've campaigned for my grassroots party workers during the 2012 Panchayat elections. Through my NGO, we've been training close to 3,000 children on organic farming. We really work closely with young people who are interested in sports. So all these three activities have really helped me know the people of my constituency and across all aspects, political, non-political, and it's almost like a family, a huge family. Wherever I go, I know the local people. They come to me as well. We sit, we have a cup of tea together. So I think it's that relationship, that bond, which has been really giving me confidence about this Lok Sabha elections.
Floods and soil erosion have emerged as biggest problem following the spate of Brahmaputra river water, Gaurav laments. According to him, a comprehensive water policy is the need of the hour to check water contamination, flood and erosion. He says he will try to explore the existing policy, if any, with the centre to use it in his constituency first and can later be replicated across the state.
See, in Assam, the biggest problem right now is floods and erosion. The Brahmaputra river takes away a lot of land annually because of floods, and the river is widening and widening because the silt is getting deposited. So I think the first policy has to be a water policy for our state, which looks at the issue of flood, erosion, as well as irrigation, as well as groundwater contamination. We need to have a comprehensive water policy which looks at these issues related to water. And I think that's what I'm going to try to do, is to go to the central government, understand all the different schemes which exist related to water and bring them in an integrated manner and develop them in my constituency first to see if these ideas are working. And once these ideas are successful, we'll try to replicate them across the state.
So when all eyes go to Kaliabor and its to-be representative, Gaurav Gogoi, it is to witness in the days to come how far Gaurav is able to deliver on a few core areas he promises to do. This report was brought to you by NNIS.